So it's the morning of my 0 day here in Daleville. Felt great, just asleep in air conditioning, and so I know I'm going to have a lot of energy I need. It's supposed to cool off next week, so that's nice. But it's about 7:45 in the morning. I am walking to this local diner that's supposed to be pretty cool down here. So it's right next to McDonald's, but heck, I can get a McDonald's anywhere. So let's check out the local joints, right? There's the diner right there, Angel's Diner. And the hotel I stayed at, they said, if you show them your key, you get 10% off. But just nice little hometown diner. I got some omelets and sausage and gravy, so it was good. So now I'm making the trek back to the hotel room. All right, so waiting on my ride. I'm getting a shuttle from the hotel up about 12 miles, and I'm gonna do a slack pack today back to the hotel. It's supposed to be real rainy. It's obviously cloudy and foggy, but it's not raining right now, so we'll just see what the day holds. But I say 12 miles, this is 14 miles. This will be my longest day, but coming back to a shower and a bed won't be too bad. This has been a very nice hike this morning. Very foggy, as you can see, but really nice trail. Had a cool shuttle ride coming over. I'll tell you more about him because he's actually taking me tomorrow, so I might be able to get him to talk to us. But anyway, neat guy. So eerie morning this morning. I'm hoping this rain that's been here will help the water a little bit. It's running a little bit here. Not a heavy flow, but definitely enough to fill water bottles. And I'm good so far right now. Little turtle out enjoying the rain. Hey buddy, you can have the trail. He's just standing right there in the trail. Carry on. All right, made it to this shelter. Listen, this has been an awesome day. It's rainy. But you know, it's not a torrential rain. I would take this over the heat any day. And especially since I'm going back to a hotel room, it's not bad at all. But I hadn't put on any rain jacket or my kilt or anything because my clothes are wet with sweat. I do have an umbrella that I'm just carrying to kind of keep it from pounding on me. But awesome day. We'll give you a shot where we're at. Typical shelter. All right, so I was looking up here and it talks about water being treated, which is not uncommon, but then it says push handle towards shelter. Well, I thought it was like a joke. I thought it was somebody just, pulling a prank, pull here and you'll get some beer or something like that. But check this out. This is very unique. This is the first time I've seen this. Gutters on the shelter, which I've seen that before. But it's collected right there. And then there's apparently a pretty big reservoir, because then you come down here and there's the sign, and this is where it comes out. So it's just rainwater. Oh. Coming out. Obviously you still want to test it, but that ain't bad. Huh. That's a new one. So this area right here, my driver this morning, his name was Homer Witcher. And I'll get a chance to introduce you to him tomorrow, or at least get a picture of him. But see this area where it's obviously been cut? He manages this part of the trail, and he told me, he said, you're gonna be walking through this field, and we come out there with a push mower and cut it. He said, we don't have to do that, but that's the way we've been doing it for about 30 years. So, and it's so much, because obviously you've seen from some of the videos, I've been walking in straight like that. So this is a pleasure. And I will definitely have the opportunity to thank him for his service. He hiked with his wife and 2 children. They did a through hike in 2002. And really neat guy. All right, here's a map we hadn't seen in a while. So this is the East Coast, of course. And here's where the trail starts, down in Georgia. I'm right here. And then I'm hoping to come up here to Harper's Ferry. Paula's supposed to fly in there. And then I want to end right here, Pennsylvania, New Jersey border. That's where I have family there that I'm looking forward to seeing. And you can see to Maine, 1460 to go. And if I turned around, went back to Georgia, 726 miles. So remember, I just crossed 700. So very cool visual. All right, I have hiked 1/3 of the trail. All right, so this is where, to me, it's always kind of cool. See the blaze on the post going right up under this bridge and just walking right on this road. And then you come here, you see the 2 blazes. Whoa! 2 blazes, which lets you know there's about to be a change in the trail. So right here is going to turn and go up to that other road. Good morning. We've got going a couple miles in. This is unique. Let me show this to you just because it's kind of a new part of the trail. So I just came out of those woods right there and came to this picnic bench. And then there's this beautiful overlook. Obviously it's pretty cloudy. But this is what we call the Blue Ridge Parkway. And so the trail is kind of just going along this Blue Ridge Parkway. I was told that the original path of the Appalachian Trail went along this parkway. But it's kind of nice. Got trash cans, picnic benches, really cool views. And so that's what's going on now. Look at this huge retaining wall. That was a lot of work. I guess it all was part of the road project, I'm sure. Huh. So I know for you, that was just the very next scene. But it's been about 7 hours. And this is about what it's been all day. So just doing a lot of thinking and a lot of reflecting. Did meet a day hiker. And hey, one person that came to mind today was my son's good buddy, Connor Brown. CB, I hope you're doing good, buddy. He says you watch these videos, so that's awesome, but I hope you're good. All right, this is a little different because where I'm staying is actually about 1.5 miles off the trail, but here it is. There's a sign for it, so I know I'm heading the right way. Ice cream, bacon cheeseburgers, fresh cut fries. All right, made it. So this was my first where I hitched a ride. Man, I'm glad I did because it was a long way up that road. So we're gonna go in here and find out what the options are. All right, so I can't get the code of this place until 4, and it's about 3 now. So I'm just hanging out, but this is my little cabin tonight, $25 a night. And I had a shower. I thought it was just a cold shower because it was one of those things you just push the button and then, you know, water comes out kind of like a timer. Well, I thought it was it, but it eventually gets warm. So I pushed that thing a bunch. But that's what's going on here. I'll show you inside once I get in there. Hopefully I'll get in there. So this is a pleasant surprise. Check this out. So you got in the cabin. And there's Whistles. Whistles is doing a flip-flop. He started at Harper's Ferry and went north, and then he came back to Harper's Ferry. Now he's heading south. But anyway, look at this. Of course, it's air-conditioned. Refrigerator. These bunks in here. And then a little pond out back. That's awesome. All right, so the end of a good day. My legs are starting to come back. I think I'm going to start adjusting my days to probably around 15 miles a day and everything. But I will tell you, I just want to share this with you. This is, and maybe I'll do this as things come into mind to help me remember mainly.
And then if it helps somebody else, great. But, you know, thinking and looking and seeing, and people that know me, I like trying to make things that are simple to understand that apply to something that's a little more profound, at least to me anyway. And so what hit me today was, you know, when I was out here the first time, it was winter. It was clear, no leaves on the trees. You know, so you could just see these views and these magnificent, you know, there were some days that it was rainy, but in general, you could just walk down the ridge and see. Well, this time, you know, and especially today, it was cloudy. Leaves are still on the trees, so you just can't really see anything. But what dawned on me is that that's just a season. That beauty and that magnificence that you can see is still there. It's just not as apparent. It's not right in your face. And, you know, and I thought that's just like dealing with life when you're dealing with certain seasons where you know, me personally, I'm a Christian, and so I know that power, that authority that's there and always will be there is behind that cloud that you can't see all the time. And so anyway, that just really hit me as kind of special. So, it's just a matter of remembering that when you go through that season of cloudiness and difficulties and leaves on the trees, that it's still there. You just may not be able to see it. So anyway, that was my lesson from the trail today. But that's probably going to end up this video, and I'm just going to keep trucking on.